My Vizio TV won't turn on. How do I fix it?
I'm assuming someone didn't unplug the TV trying to plug in other items for the home entertainment center.
It would be pretty obvious that the TV can't show the video from the smartphone when you unplugged that while trying to plug other things in.
If you've got too much connected to the wall outlet, you could have blown the fuse for that part of the house.
That would be obvious if all the electronics were dark, while this is just the TV.
I'm assuming nothing has crimped or cracked the TV power cord.
The cord looked fine, and the power cord is plugged in.
Then make sure it is connected to a working video input. If you've got it set to take input from HDMI port 2 but nothing is plugged in there, it will show a black screen in most cases.
How can I figure out if it is a data input issue, software bug or hardware bug?
Look at the power light and see if it lights up after a few seconds. If it doesn't, the TV may have a major short.
That's expensive to fix.
Before you assume it is a major hardware problem, push the menu button on the remote to see if the menu shows up. If it does, the problem is the channel the TV is on or a problem with your cable connection or satellite service.
If I don't have satellite service due to a storm, it shows the logo and says it is trying to connect or tells me how many of the satellites it can see.
If you forgot to pay your cable bill or they blocked you because they think you're sharing a cable box, that could explain it.
Given how big the cable bill is, I know I paid it.
Try using the power button on the TV instead of the remote. There's the possibility it won't turn on because the remote is dead.
That just rules out whether it is the TV or the remote.
I can't say that the remote is dead due to dead batteries or someone spilling soda on it, shorting it out, but replacing a remote is cheaper than replacing a TV.
And it is cheaper than hauling the TV in for repair. But I don't know where the power button is on the TV.
For Vizio TVs built after 2014, the power button is on the back of the TV. On newer ones, it is on the side of the front, though left or right depends on the model.
Then I'll try the button on the TV.
The other problem could be something blocking the infrared sensor on the remote or the TV so they can't talk to each other.
This isn't like someone putting a band-aid on the computer's video conferencing camera so the NSA can't spy on us.
There's also the possibility it is a software glitch. Try turning the TV off and back on to see if that fixes it.
I don't even think it came on.
Hard reboot by unplugging it and plugging it back in. And if the power button on the TV doesn't work, then even after the cables and input settings should work, you won't feel as bad calling for service.